What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Country Boys RC, and today got the SC10 up on the workbench. If you saw the video that I uploaded the other day where I talk about getting the parts truck and getting some new parts in, and I also hinted around about a new motor that would be going in this. Didn't give y'all guys a lot of details or drop any hints on the Facebook page because the motors and ESC came in sooner than I was expecting. So here's y'all guys another video. The motor that is in this truck is a higher kV than what I'm about to show you guys. So the motor that I have in my hand, as you can see, is a Castle motor. And if we can get it to focus, there we go. 4600 kV 4-pole motor from Castle. I have went in and extended these wires. Previous owner had them at the original length and they were too short to run in this because of how far you have to run the wires to the ESC. So I went and picked up some of this wet noodle 12 gauge wire here from Reedy's RC. Picked it up at my local hobby shop. Clipped the bullet ends off right there and put new ones on. Extended off this wire. So now we can run this on the SC10. What I am running in this, my friends, is a true monstrosity of a motor. The ESC that's powering it, spin it around so y'all guys can see it, is a Sidewinder SCT with the fan, and yes, I have it hooked up to the receiver. The motor that is running in this, I've already got it installed. This is a 5700 kV 4-pole motor from Castle. Stupid speed on this truck. I'm going to have to adjust the gearing on it. I was out driving it in front of my house just across the grass, and it was actually doing wheelies in the grass. Wasn't trying to do it. I just wanted to make sure that the motor was running right and I had everything hooked up correctly. So run just a half charge 2S pack through it, and even on half a charge it was still picking the wheels up. Now what it's going to do whenever it gets on a track, I don't know yet. May not be controllable. I may have to drop down and put that 4600 in it. We don't know yet. More than likely I can tune this to where I can run this 5700 kV motor and just run up there with guys running these low turn brushless motors. As you guys can see, still got the race body on it. Had to cut out a little section here. Noticed that it was cracked, so I just went ahead and cut out this little section here. Yeah, it kind of looks a little funny, but so what? It gets rid of anything loose that's just going to break, get hung up in the axles, or just get caught on the truck and possibly tear something up. To help with parachuting on this, I've cut out the side windows, as you can see. Side window there, side window here. I've also cut out the front windshield, and I've drilled some holes right here across the front and cut out these two little squares in the back. For you guys who don't know what parachuting is, it's a side effect of running one of these short course trucks. This is, you can get bodies that will help eliminate some parachuting, but you'll still have it. What parachuting is when you jump one of these, air catches underneath this body, and these bodies act like a big parachute because of all this surface area underneath it with no way of letting the air vent out. So that's why we cut holes in the short course bodies to prevent that. So whenever if you were to take this body and drop it, it may still drop with the nose a little bit higher than what it used to. That's because I've cut all these holes in it. Yes, it weakens it just a little bit, but as long as you don't go overboard with your vents, you should be okay. You only really need to vent short course bodies because, let's see if I can get the B4 down right here. I just stuck it up on the wall. Got to do some maintenance on it. As you can see on the bottom of a buggy, the body sucks right up next to the chassis, and there's nowhere for the air to really get trapped into one of these. That's why you don't see a lot of guys venting these. Now, there are some bodies, J Concepts has some that has these side ports on the side pods right here. That's just to allow air to get in and cool your ESC a little bit better, because once you put this on, there's no airflow going to your ESC. So that's why we don't really vent buggy bodies that often. Now, I do have one body up here on the wall that does have some vents cut here in the front window. That's just to let some air get to the ESC in it. So, a couple other parts I got in today. Got a setup set in from Integy Racing. These are metal or aluminum stands. These are the, I believe these are the 40 millimeter stands for a 10th scale car. You can get 60 millimeters for 8th scale. Comes with these two real nice, real sturdy stands here. And then it also comes with a ride height gauge and a droop gauge on it. Real nice engraved lettering. Let's see if I can get that to focus. The light on the display screen there, it's kind of showing up on it. That's that reflection, but there we go. There you can see the numbering on it. That's the droop side. It goes from -12 to +12 degrees, or not degrees, but millimeters of droop. And on the ride height side there, it goes all the way from 28 up to 52. So you could use this on monster trucks, stuff like that. I really didn't buy it for the ride height side because I use my RPM ride height gauge for all my stuff. I just use this for the droop side. It was only $9 shipped to my house off of eBay directly from Integy. So, awesome parts. Some people are going to probably say, oh, Integy, they're junk, no good. Some of their parts are junk. These are really good. Also, on that parts truck, I don't remember if I showed you guys or not. I've already swapped them over to my race truck. I have some Integy hubs that come with it. These are the 1 degree rear hubs for the SC10. They're also from Integy. It's got 6 holes here in the back for your upper camber link position on both sides. And then I also, on the front, if you guys can see that, have the aluminum C-hubs. They have 5 positions to mount your camber link to. I'm waiting on the steering knuckles to come in from Integy that I ordered. So that will eliminate any weak spot in the steering and on the arms. Well, with the C-hubs, I've got carbon factory team arms coming for the SC10 and for the B4. Just waiting on that to get in. The carbon arms are a whole lot stiffer than the stock plastics. The stock plastic ones flex some. I can actually show you guys. If you look at the center of that, you can watch it. Just torque right there. The carbon ones don't do that. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. I actually have the carbon arms on the rear of the B4 already. If you just watch, I am trying to twist this. Neighbor working on his truck. That's probably the horn you hear in the background. I'm used to it. It don't bother me. So that's what I've got done on the B4 and on the SC10. The B4 now has that LRP 10.5 motor and the Tekin RS installed. I went ahead and installed that today. There's the LRP motor, and then I've got the Tekin ESC stuck right there in the inside of it. It is a sensored setup, but I found out that the sensor wire is bad on it, so I've got to order a sensor wire in. I've already went ahead and ordered it when I ordered all my other parts, so that should be in a couple days, and I'll be able to get that set up. Haven't run the buggy yet with the new 10.5 motor. Gonna wait, take that to the track and try it out. So that's about it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up getting this 5700 just buttoned up, get the ESC mounted to the chassis, and get just my wires tidied up a little bit better. And we will see you guys on the next one. If you haven't already, check out the Country Boys RC Facebook page for all the latest news of what's going on in the shop. And check out the previous videos. See, there might be something in there you haven't seen. I know before I go, you guys are probably wondering, where's the beast? Where's the beast? It's at the hobby shop. It is now a display item that's on loan temporarily for their axial display they've got coming in. Just got it sitting up on the shelf on some rocks with an axial sign behind it for anyone who's interested. They can get them in. So go ahead, like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it.